Well done, you've made it to the end of week 8 of moral psychology. You thought it was Foucault. No, it's not Foucault. You're in the wrong room. Oh gosh, that's awkward. Now it's just you and me. Look, I'm going to make this really quick. What have we discovered? The dual process theory of ethical judgment appears to be well supported by the evidence for it. Although, of course, we've yet to consider evidence against it. So that picture could change next week. But as things stand, the loose reconstruction of Greene's argument for the conclusion that we can't rely on not justified inferentially premises in ethical arguments insofar as our aim is knowledge, that argument appears to be working well. We've also seen that it's not vulnerable to any quick objections. At least when I scoured the literature for quick objections, I couldn't find any that were effective against the loose reconstruction, although it could be that later in the week you're going to help me out with that and show me a quick objection. Although I'm reasonably confident that that argument's going to survive them. So for now, I think we are going to have to accept its conclusion. We're going to have to say that not justified inferentially premises, whether about particular moral scenarios or about debatable moral principles, have no place at all in arguments insofar as we want to use the arguments in order to gain knowledge of their conclusions. Now that doesn't, I think, show that consequentialism or utilitarianism or any existing form of ethics is the one true theory. I think we ought to be very cautious about that. It may well be that there are truths to discover in ethics which are nothing like those that we currently think, or it may not be. We should just be open to this as far as the loose reconstruction goes. But even if we take an open mind about which is the correct ethical theory, loose reconstruction does tell us that a variety of apparently plausible and interesting approaches to doing ethics, including Foote's, Kamm's, Bernard Williams, many of these famous philosophers, and also importantly Rawls' method of reflective equilibrium, they are all methods that we should avoid insofar as our aim is to gain knowledge of ethical truths. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday if you're in my seminar group, on Thursday for our live lecture, and next week for the very last lecture in this series on moral psychology.